my gosh, what happened? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Ah, something popped up. So how are you guys? How are you doing? It's been a minute. So today I want to talk about Pilates, allergies, and rest. So I'll start with Pilates. So I have, okay, I think I'll just put this to the side. I don't think I'm going to use it today. I can just put it here, no problem. All right, no, it's blocking the lamp. All right, so undecided. Okay, let it stay there for now. So I have started doing Pilates once again. I am so excited, and I can tell you that I love it. Number one. Number two, I didn't realize how out of shape I was, like physically, you know. And I had a class today in the morning. Let me tell you that I can feel my body, what do I want to say? Not stretching, because I really stretched it. It was, the Pilates class was called core stretching, something of that kind. And I have stretched my muscles. I could feel, feel the pain, but it's good pain. Anytime I exercise, it's good. I feel like it's good pain. And in the heat of the moment when I'm exercising, I don't really like it that much. But afterwards, I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, that was good. Yeah. Hi, Sile. How are you? You're most welcome. Yeah, I think I'll pull it up here so I can see your comments. For some reason, I can't see that far. Yeah. But anyway, happy Sunday to all of you guys. I'm so happy to be back. So Pilates, you might be curious, like, what about Pilates? Why should I do Pilates and whatnot? But it actually is a good form of exercise, to be honest. Yeah. I have done it a few times now and I have no complaints whatsoever. So, yeah, I think you should try it if you haven't. Um, Wait, I'm trying to pull this up so I can see the comments. Yeah. Yeah, I think you totally should try Pilates if you have, um, yeah, if you have never tried it, it's really, really helpful. Um, it focuses on specific parts of the body, and you can achieve whatever desired results you'd like to achieve. So, yeah, kudos to Pilates. So, Pilates was, hi, Victor. Hi, Glenn. Oh, how are you? Good to see you here, Glenn. How are you doing? All good? Yeah. So, let me see. There's a man that looks like you there by TikTok. Is he your brother? I don't know. Where on TikTok? I don't know Marang. I don't know. Oh, you're doing wonderful. That's good. That's good to know. I hope you're having a blessed Sunday. I was just sharing about my Pilates class, and after the class today, I had to go to the instructor and ask her if it was a beginner's class because I could barely keep up. I'm telling you, I could barely keep up. I was trying my best. And the beauty of attending like a physical class where there's an instructor and there are other people as well. So the beauty about this is that you get to finish the class. If you're by yourself, you're tempted to like stop or pause, because I know there are many times that I have tried to exercise by myself at home, but let me tell you, like 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in, I'm like, I'm done. I can't take it anymore. What is the topic all about? We are talking Pilates, we are talking allergies and rest. That's all. Hi, Sile. Yes, girl. Pilates, we're proud of you. Yes, Sile. Do you have siblings? Yes, I have. Let's stick to the topic of Pilates. allergies, and rest. Yeah, so I stretched my body. I felt so good. It's a good form of exercise. I'm planning to be consistent. So I hope you guys will help hold me accountable. Yeah, but I'm planning it to where I have like maybe a couple of classes a week. I don't want to overdo it in the beginning. So I think a couple classes a week will be good. And then we'll see what happens. Yeah. So that is what I'm planning to do with Pilates. So some of you might be curious, oh, Pilates, what about Pilates? Blah, blah, blah. So actually, Pilates, it's a system of physical exercise that was started to actually help dancers like recover, and it really helps with core strength, body control, and muscle toning. Oh, okay, muscle toning. I learned of Pilates in Dubai. Yeah, my friend then introduced me to Pilates, and I was like, okay. And at that time, I'd never heard of Pilates, but she did say it's a really good form of exercise, and she was actually doing Pilates to work on her core. Yeah, you know how us ladies like to be snatched. We all want to look good, you want to have that nice summer body. But sometimes life just happens and you could go to the gym or exercise by yourself, but getting to work on the core is not really easy. So when you get particular exercises that really focus on the core, like why not? Yeah. So that is how I was introduced to Pilates. At that time, she was actually my instructor, so I would just follow, whatever she was doing. We would go to the gym like early mornings and really try and work out as much as we could. But when I came here, that is when I really got into Pilates like the right way. Yeah. So, um, what's your favorite thing about Pilates? And was it fun? Yes. So, how? What would I say? My favorite thing is I love it when I stretch and then I feel the burn. I love I don't love it like in the moment, but after the fact, okay. After the workout, I'm like, oh yes, I did that. Yeah. So when I stretch and I work out and I feel, that I call it a burn. I don't know which other word I could use, but when I really feel the stretch, I'm like, yes, I'm actually doing something. Yeah. So that's what I like. Yeah. And all right. Yeah, so like I was saying, so it really helps with the core strength. I personally do it because of that. One, I do it to stay fit, and two, on to work on my core, right? Yeah. So that's why I go and I try to go for the Pilates classes. Hmm? Does that statement make sense? Try to go for. Okay, that's why I go. Yo, it's Sunday. Okay. So it was actually developed by one man called Joseph Pilates. He's no longer alive now. He actually passed away years and years back. I just looked it up. He passed away in 1967. So that's a long, long, long time ago. But he lived a full life. I think he was probably 83 by then, by the time he passed. Yeah. And yeah, it could aid to weight loss. I cannot say for certain that I have lost weight because of Pilates. And this is also not even this is also due to the fact that I haven't done Pilates consistently for a very long time for me to tell whether I have lost weight or not from Pilates. All right. Yeah. So currently where I'm going, we don't use, there is this I don't know how it's called. Let me just look it up quickly. I forget, I'm not so good with names sometimes. Or the reformer. Yeah, there's the reformer machine. Some Pilates studios have the reformer machine. The first Pilates studio I went to had the reformer machine. Yeah, so that one you really get your workout in. So you use that reformer, and then you do the rest of the exercises on the mat using different types of props. There's the weights that you have. There's this band, it's an elastic band. You use that. You use the Pilates ball. What else do you use? Yeah, today there was something I'd never seen before. You place them on your ankles, so it's ankle weights. Yeah, so I'm just learning a lot of things. Yeah. Yeah, so that was that with Pilates. Let me see. Hi Alex Chen. I do karate and it's a workout. Oh wow. That is so cool, Silly. Karate, I don't think I'll be able to do that. Because I just think it involves a lot of, physical activity. Yeah. I would really want to be so fit to the point where I would just ace all my physical workouts, but I'm not at that point yet. Okay. But after today's Pilates class, ooh, I feel so good. I feel like I'm on top of the world. Well, I know I'll feel the aches probably tomorrow. What I realized happens is that if you haven't exercised for a long time and if you're not fit, at the moment you really start exercising consistently, you get sore for like a few days. For me, it's normally like 3, 4 days, and then after that, my body gets used to the exercise. Yeah. So yeah, right now I know tomorrow and the day after I'll be in a little bit of pain. But like they say, no pain, no gain. Yep, so that's it. Yeah, I don't think I have much to talk about Pilates. I just wanted to share that. Um, and yeah, and just to encourage all of us to continue moving, continue exercising. Like you can just figure out what works for you, I find that Pilates works for me because I can do it for like at most an hour, a couple of days a week, and that is my rhythm right now. Like, I don't see myself doing more than that. Maybe 3 classes at most, but anything more than that, I'm not yet there physically. Yeah, so one step at a time. There's no need to rush. Oh, bye, Sile. See you again next time. Thanks for joining in the live. Yeah. So, unless you guys have any questions about Pilates, I'm not an expert in Pilates. I'm just sharing my experience. Yeah. And yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm back. Not back here, but I'm I'm back to doing Pilates, and I enjoy it so far. So good. I've only had a couple of classes, so this is too many more. Okay. But today's class, oops, today's class was definitely not a beginner class. Yeah, I even had to ask the instructor after the class. I was like, is this a beginner's class or beginner class, however you want to call it? Then she was like, no. I was like, yay, look at me doing advanced Pilates classes. Like, who knew? All right, enough about Pilates. So let's talk about what do I want to talk to you guys about? 1 second, just hold on. What is happening? Thank you for joining in. If you're joining in, you're most welcome. Happy to have you here. So, allergies. Oh my goodness. Yes. Allergies this week. Oh my gosh. Should I say this week? Last week, actually. Yeah, last week. Because personally, I believe the week starts on a Sunday. Hi, Sunny Joseph. How are you? Yeah, I believe the week starts on a Sunday. So last week, for like 2, 3 days, I don't know what was happening to me. Oh my gosh, I was like blowing my nose. Cause I know, yeah, I know it sounds not gross, yeah, but I was blowing my nose for like was it like every 10 minutes I had to blow my nose. And I was like, what is happening? Because I was doing fine. I was okay. When you feel good, you don't feel like you're getting sick or anything. Like sometimes your body speaks to you and you can tell. So I was feeling so good. And then all of a sudden, I just started feeling I don't know, like fatigued. And then I would blow my nose. I had like sniffles. Is that how they call that? I think so. And I was just like, what is happening to me? Then I'm good, Sunny Joseph. How are you? Then I was like, oh, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? So when I talked to a few other people, they were like, oh, don't worry, it must be allergies. And I was like, yeah, that could be it. But it's just crazy because I really thought I was sick. And then I had this feeling, it's still there a little bit, of like a sore throat developing. And I was like, oh no, not again. I hope I'm not coming down with a cold. Oh please, no, no, no. And then someone else also mentioned about the smoke from Canada. And it's just crazy to me how smoke can travel miles and miles and miles to where I'm at, like all the way from Canada. Yeah, and so I think that's with the pollen. So they say pollen can give you allergies as well. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, can these allergies just go away, please? I don't want to feel sick. Oh, you're from India, nice. Yeah, I was like, I don't want to feel sick. I don't want to feel sick. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but it's crazy that allergies can have you thinking that you're sick when actually you're not. And so I didn't take any form of medication. I didn't go to the hospital. I was just like, okay, let me see if I can write this out. So right now, I'm feeling a little bit better. I think the exercises also help. And I was curious. I was like, let me go, just find out what are all these allergies about. And so, according to, I don't know what to say, Google nowadays, or AI, or Chat GPT, it's a lot going on. But, so allergies occur when the immune system mistakenly identifies a harmless substance, right? So the immune system thinks like, oh, this uh, harmless substance is a threat, and then now the it starts fighting against it. Well, I do believe that it's the white blood cells that fights disease. Yeah, so I think I'm right on that one. That I don't think I have to Google. Yeah, and so this defense mechanism that the body has up triggers a range of reactions, and so it also triggers maybe even the release of certain chemicals. And so these are the things that cause the allergic symptoms. And I'm just like, oh, please, my body, do not. Yeah. So here I came to learn that pollen is a big factor, or plays a major role when it comes to allergies here. Yeah. So when it's pollen season, so I believe pollen season probably is during summer, I think. I don't know. You know, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But that's when I normally get allergies around this time. Yeah, because this is my, when is, okay, let me see. Yeah, this is my second summer. Your time goes by so fast. Hi, Caleb, how are you? How's your Sunday? How are you doing? Thanks for joining in. Oh, Sunny, good night. Yeah. So I'm here just struggling with all these allergies. Yeah. So pollen causes allergies, and I'm like, did we not have pollen in Kenya, or what's going on here? Actually, honestly speaking, and this is my experience, before I went to Dubai, I never had allergies, or maybe I just did and I never paid attention, but I never really had allergies. I would be totally fine. I would be outside. I would be, inhaling all those whatever you call them, the pollen and the whatnot, and I seem to be just fine. Fast forward, I moved to Dubai, and in Dubai, that's when I started like developing. Do they call it? Let me see. I don't wanna just say things that don't make sense. Yeah, sinuses. Yeah, and I was like, huh? What do you mean sinuses? Yeah. So I had uh, a period where, I had like sinuses and stuff like that. I don't know if I still have sinuses. I don't know much about sinuses, but that's what I was told. And up to now, even when I drink something cold, like I just feel like my nose is stuffed up and I have to like blow my. I'm sorry, guys. Today it's a little bit gross. I don't like talking about blowing noses and stuff like that. Yeah. And so in Dubai, that's when I started like, getting allergies. And I was like, what's happening to me? Is it a different environment? Like, what's happening? At first, I never really understood. I just thought like maybe I have a cold or I'm getting sick or something like that. Until someone mentioned that, oh, maybe they're allergies. And I'm like, okay, maybe. All right. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. And then, hi, Lenin, how are you? And so coming here now, I have allergies because of pollen. And yeah, it's a lot. A lot is going on in terms of allergies here. So I've had for like 2 3 days some should I say allergic reactions or allergies? Yeah, but just like I said earlier, it's because the body thinks, that or the body identifies harmless substances and then starts fighting these substances, thinking that, that they are a threat to your body. Yeah, so the body is on the defense. Yeah, and so that's what happens. So other people get allergies from food, you know. As far as I know, I don't have any food allergy, and I think that's a good thing. There's a time I had to take gluten in moderation. Yeah. So if I take a lot of that, I don't really develop allergies, but I just get an uncomfortable feeling that might make me throw up. I'm sorry, I'm talking about gross things. Yeah. Yeah, but other than that, I am blessed enough not to have allergies yet. So that's why I'm like, please, my body, what's happening? Can I not have allergies? It's better that way, yeah? Yeah, so that is what happened. And then when you add the smoke factor from Canada, that is just makes things worse. So yeah, for the smoke, it mostly affects my throat, I think, because that's why I have this feeling of like sore throats. Yeah. So air, like whatever air we breathe, it's very, very important for us to breathe clean air. Yeah. But how do you know if the air is clean or not? You know? So like we are walking outside testing air. Are you clean or not clean? Like, do you have an air tester or something? Oh Lord. Hi, Black Signature. It is crazy. Yeah. So if you don't have allergies, you should be grateful. Yeah. Super, super grateful. Because these allergies, yo, crazy. Yeah. So I don't know what I can do about the pollen. It would mean that I spend as much time as I can indoors. But who wants to stay indoors when the weather is beautiful? Like right now, I just want to go out and enjoy the weather. It is so good today. It's a good day today. Yeah, and very soon we are not going to have many of those days because fall is calling and winter right after fall. Yeah, so I want to enjoy summer as much as I can, but then that comes with these allergies that I don't know what to do. So my husband keeps telling me to take medication for the allergies. So if symptoms persist, I might give in and take the medication. But if not, I'll just fight through it, you know. The Kenyan in me is like, just fight through it, fight through it. But then I might have to, like, you know, take the medication so that I can enjoy the beautiful weather. So crazy because in Kenya, and I think it depends. I don't know. This is just me speculating, but maybe if you've grown up somewhere, like if you're born and bred, okay, if you grow up somewhere, let's say, like I think your body gets used to the environment, and so you don't react as much as someone who maybe hasn't been in that area for a very, very long time. And I think that's what's happening to me right now. All right. Yeah. So, yep. That's it with the allergies. So, to those who have allergies, I feel you, you know. And yeah, let's take whatever necessary steps that we need to. But I do hope that, you know, the allergies will not stop us from living our lives or stop you from living your life. All right, so that brings me to topic number 3, rest. Who loves to rest? Me, 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 me. And I believe a lot of people, you know, love rest too. I would hope so, you know, yeah. And for me, rest involves a lot more than just my body being at rest, you know. Yeah, I love that point or a state of relaxation where like my body and my mind is just peaceful, relaxed, you know, and just feeling like super, super relaxed. Look at me closing my eyes. So my first Pilates class, not my very first Pilates class, but now that I've started doing Pilates again. So my first Pilates class this summer. Yeah, let me say it that way so that I don't confuse myself or you guys. So my first Pilates class this summer, I really, really enjoyed it because at the end of the class, okay, there was this part where after the exercises and whatnot, so we had to lay down on the mats, okay. If you know Pilates, you know that you use the mats a lot for your exercises, unless you're using the reformer as well. So we'll lay down and then just relax and just release all the stress. And there's a way that you position your shoulder and your head and you just let go. Oh my gosh. When I tell you that that's the most relaxed I have been in forever, I am not kidding you. That is not even an overstatement. Yeah. I was so relaxed. Like my mind was like super, super relaxed. And that is what I struggle with a lot. Like to just have my mind just chill, you know? Like, hold up, wait a minute, chill. Yeah, sometimes it's very hard, especially now in this day and age that we live in, you know, like our gadgets, you're either like on your phone or you're looking something up or on the TV. Thank goodness I'm not like a big TV person, but I do watch stuff on TV, but I have that regulated. So that is really, really helpful. Yeah, so that part I'm really grateful for because ooh, imagine if I was to like watch TV the whole time and then there's social media and then you want to check out, it's a lot. So yeah, so come to think of it, like when is the last time, being honest, when is the last time that it was just you, yourself, and your thoughts? And I know maybe we'll say that, oh, you know, it's scary just being by yourself and thinking. It sounds ridiculous, but this is actually something real and true, to be honest. Yeah, like with our phones, I'll speak for myself. Like I'm with my phone 24/7. So like with your phone, you're tempted to check stuff, right? You could be busy doing something, but then after a few minutes, you're like, oh, let me check my phone. Oh, let me check something. And one thing, like when you start scrolling, you might get distracted, and then you're on the phone for a very, very long time. You're either maybe texting back and forth, or you're listening to something, and then do we really have those moments where we just relax and just soak in the moment, no phones, no TV, um like it's just you relaxing. You could be thinking of something, because I don't think you can totally shut your mind down and say like, oh no, I'm not gonna think. Like that's unheard of. But just really taking in, you know the moment, and spending time with yourself, and just allowing your body to just relax. Yeah, I have tried doing that, and I think the farthest I've gone is maybe, do not judge, maybe 5 minutes, just relaxing and no phone, and just doing nothing really, just being there and trying to relax. And that's why I love the Pilates. I'll go back to Pilates. I love the Pilates classes, because while I'm there, I'm just focusing on the exercises. The only voice I hear and listen to is the instructor's voice. And of course, there's always music playing in the background. But other than that, it's just me and my body and getting into it. Yeah, and if you have an hour of that, that's good. That's an hour of not just doing nothing. It's an hour of like getting your body right and getting your mind right. So I just want to challenge us. There's a challenge I started. I was challenging myself to, start meditating. Granted that I don't know much about meditation, so I might have to read more about that for me to like fully get immersed in that. But I don't know that I want to get fully immersed in it, but I just want to like get some parts of meditation that can really help me, especially helping with my, mind. A lot of times, I think, I could be wrong, but a lot of times I think we focus more on the physical body, but then who takes care of our minds? Yeah. Um, I was just thinking of this the other day. Like, what would we do without calculators right now? Because I remember there's a time I would do calculations, additions, subtractions, divisions, off the top of my head. Like, I will be quick with it. I can still do a few now, but I'm not as quick as I was, or as accurate as I was years back. And that's because I rely so much on the calculator. Or better still, Google. And that is crazy. Yeah. So sometimes, let's challenge ourselves and do those calculations without using the calculators. I feel like it's a form of exercising our minds. Yeah. Just exercise the mind. Yeah. And I think that would be good for us. Yes. So rest is very important. I know things get busy, because as adults, we have actually, what do I mean you? I'm an adult too. Yeah. So as adults, you really, I don't want to say you, because I'm also part of the conversation. Yeah, but I think you get what I mean when I say, like, in adulthood, no one is really going to take care of you 100%. Like, we are not kids anymore. Yeah, there are bills to pay, taxes to pay, responsibilities, things to take care of. So after a whole week of work, in whatever form, you are exhausted and tired. And sometimes in between the busyness, it's very difficult to get rest. Yeah. So what I suggest we do is set aside 1 day or 2 days, whatever works for you, to and just declare that this is my day of rest. Come rain, shine, high water. This is my day of rest. Yeah. And yeah, you might not rest the whole day, but at least if you take a few hours out of the day just to rest and let your body breathe, like inhale, exhale, and rest. Yeah. I was telling my husband this morning that, just like machines need rest, our bodies need rest too. And with machines, if they don't get the kind of rest that machines need to get, if you overwork a machine, it will break down, just break down and stop functioning. So we don't want to reach to the point where our bodies break down. Yeah, because with bodies, we do not have spare parts. You just can't walk into a body shop and be like, oh, you know my body parts broke down, but I want to buy a brand new body part to replace it with this. It doesn't work that way. Yeah. That luxury only works with machines, but with bodies, no. Hi, Siamo Matlala. How are you? Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, so please, let's take care of our bodies. And the older you grow, the more you realize that, your body starts slowing down. And yeah, like being young, it's fun. But then the years go by so fast. And before you know it, just like that, your youth is gone. And you're like, oh, yep, true. Ask any older person you know. And you realize your body starts slowing down, and there are things you do that you're not really agile or fast as you used to be, and you keep wondering what's wrong. Nothing is wrong. That is called the aging process. Yeah. And once it starts, it does not stop. And to the or to the no, it doesn't stop. Yeah. So that's why I wanted to come on here and encourage us to take care of our bodies by resting and resting well. Yeah. In as much as we want to take care of our bodies by being fit and exercising, hiking and whatnot, I was thinking of trying, hiking one of these days. I don't know that I'll go far, but I think that would be a good form of exercise, especially since it's outdoors. Yeah, so that's something to think about, especially now that the weather is still good. Yeah, so that is it. And with that being said, Sunday is my rest day. And so it doesn't mean that I don't do stuff, but I try as much as possible to like just rest, sleep in if I can, excuse me, and just take it easy. Yeah. And just show my body and show myself some love. A little bit of love here and there goes a long way, and it doesn't hurt. All right. Okay, so unless you guys have any questions or any thoughts, I'll finish the live now. Oh, finish the live. Guys, don't mind me. Sometimes I speak out and I'm like, what did I just say? Yeah. So, any questions, any thoughts? I want to appreciate you guys for rocking with me, for supporting this channel, for watching, sharing, commenting. I do not take it for granted, and for my day ones when I started going live and I was crazy. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Caleb, and everyone else who's been here, just helping me grow this channel. I thank all of you. And I hope that I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? So I don't see any questions, and yeah, I beg to leave so that I can go rest. I better say what I preach. They say, preach what you say. No, say what you, I don't know. Yeah. But I want my words to match with my actions. So I'm going to put whatever I said into practice in terms of rest. Okay? All right, guys. I'll see you guys next time. And like I always say, please, please, please be a kind human. It doesn't cost a thing. Oh, I wanted to thank Danny as well, even though he's not here. And if I've missed out any name, please, please do not be upset with me. I thank each and every one of you. Yeah, Angela too, my namesake. Yeah. So you guys are amazing. Thank you, Tiamo. Thank you, Lenin. Thank you, Sunny Joseph. Thank you, Alex. Sile too. Oh yeah, Sile is amazing. All of you guys are amazing. Thank you, Victor. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Like I always say, be a kind human, okay? It doesn't cost a thing, and the world needs more and more kind people. So, oops. So until next time, it's goodbye from me, and take care. All right, bye. You'll see me walk up to the screen. I'm just going to end this live. I'm trying to figure out a way of doing it remotely. Yeah, so do not be scared. All righty.